Segment is Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation, we get emails from celebrities and fans that vent their frustrations. This first email is from Bobby from Belchertown. It reads, Manny Ramirez has recently hit his 500th home run. Where do you rate him overall in baseball history? Where do you rate Manny Ramirez?
He's one of the greatest hitters. You have to put him, there's so many great hitters, there's so many great batters, home run hitters, but he's one of the greatest. You have to put him up there. He's known as the RBI machine, but 500 home runs, he's no joke. RBI machine, clutch, and he's just fun to watch. It's Manny being Manny. Who has that little motto next to your name?
Hey, Manny Ramirez, play of the year, catching the baseball, slapping hands with the fan.
Red Sox fan.
And then double playing someone at first base. That's fantastic.
Only Manny could do that, man. It's ridiculous.
Where do you rate him, Kyrie?
Are you missing something right here? He did it without steroids. He did it all natural.
Exactly.
There's at least 10 guys out of those 23 players there, brother, who had steroids in them.
Oh, yeah.
He did it without steroids, and that's what I congratulate him more on. Every year he comes in, he's in shape. He always giving us his contract baloney stuff about, if he's going to come back, he wants more money, less money. But he's really giving us what we're paying him for. Mm-hmm. He's going to give us that good sense of humor, that little jock type attitude. He's going to give you, 35 home runs a year, 120 RBIs. I mean, he's solid, and he's an everyday player. He stays consistent, but where I rate him all the time, he's one of the best home run hitters all time, top 15. And I have to rate him top 10, top 15 best hitters all time.
Exactly. I think what makes Manny Ramirez so good is Manny Ramirez is not a home run hitter. He's a hitter first that happens to hit home runs.
He just has good strength.
You know what I'm saying? He has good. That's what makes him so great. Because Manny Ramirez is not this Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Jack Diesel.
313.
Came and scratched his back.
Lifetime 313.
Manny Ramirez, he's not some big guy. I mean, he's a little chubby. You got a little meat on him. But you know what? He's in great shape, though, and his upper body's scary.
And the thing is that they think, Manny on the outfield being careless and stuff is just man being man. This dude gets it in. He works out. He is tough. This dude, his mindset, everybody knows he's a joking guy. He's fun to be around, prankster. But when business needs to get done, he knows what to do. He knows how to work out to stay focused and just be a player, be a winner.
What's the next email?
Mine is Bobby McGregor. Actually, another Bobby.
Okay.
Bobby McGregor for Woburn.
Woburn? The Woo? The Woo?
I believe it's
called
called
the Woo. Yeah.
A.K.A. the Woo. During the NBA playoffs, sometimes it seems as though teams are going against not only their opponent, but the refs. The refs are imposing their will in the game. Can't we just let the boys play? What do you think about the refs and how they've been officiating the NBA Finals?
I think they're being a little bit too soft. I think some of those fouls they'll call on Rasheed Wallace, I'm a big Celtic fan, one of the best ever, but some of those weren't really fouls. They're calling some bogus calls. You gotta let these men play a little bit. I mean, if you're gonna ref the playoffs like the regular season, what's the point of the playoffs? Put some enthusiasm.
Playoffs?
Just let these guys bang a little bit. I mean, not to the extent someone's going to get hurt. They're calling every hard foul a flagrant foul.
Call it every flop.
I mean, every flop. I mean, some guys get these calls just to get an extra possession, but you got to slow down a little bit. Some of these calls are not right.
Here's what really frosted my cookies. I remember, I don't know who was telling me a story. I think it was, I really don't know who's telling me the story. Anyway, it was Detroit. It was in the 80s, okay? Detroit and Boston, okay? Kevin McHale, check that, Bill Laimbeer, and Larry Bird got into a huge fight, okay? Fist match.
Previously,
fist match, okay? The next game, Robert Parrish got back Bill Laimbeer and punched him twice in the face.
And these weren't no little.
I'm talking about these were haymakers. 1, 2.
Heavyweight.
Okay? Laimbeer looked at the referee, and the referee said, play on.
Wow.
He said, play
That's
on.
what we need.
That's playoff basketball.
Exactly.
Not necessarily punching someone in the face. But you know what? The physical that's called clothesline. That's called sending a message. That's called you're too hot right now. You need to cool down.
Exactly.
I commend Robert Horry for body checking Steve Nash. Yeah. I commend him for that. I commend Raja Bell for clotheslining.
But Amari Sotomayor getting suspended, I don't think, that's like.
But it's just. But officials imposing their will. I really think the NBA right now really needs to take a second look at these referees because the casual fans, not us, but the casual fans are going to think, they're probably betting on this game. Tim Donaghy once again. And the NBA can't have that. they need to seriously reevaluate their referees and bring some new ones in, because the old people like Joey Crawford and some of these other crappy referees need to get out of there. They're too old.
And I feel like it's like, what a change from the 80s, as you said, with that example, to now with flopping Manu Ginobili. Like, it's just the game has evolved into something I don't like.
Yeah.
Basically, I don't like it. It's a physical sport. Let's play physical. Let's not flop to get a call and try to win the game. That's not how you win the game. You win with baskets and defense.
Carl, what's the next email?
My next email is from Stephanie Burr from Vernon, Vermont. She says, Bartolo Colon is emerging as a start in the Red Sox lineup. How do you rate him so far? Is he back to his Cy Young form?
Let me tell you who's mad. First and foremost, Hank Steinbrenner is really frosted right now. How come we didn't get him? Brian Cashman, this guy's on it. If he's not fired within this year, I don't know what's going on in New York.
Yeah.
This guy, Bartolo Colon, once again, Theo Epstein is finding diamonds in the rough. He's finding David Ortiz. He's finding Kevin Folk, Keith Folk a couple years ago. Yeah. These diamonds in the rough. And this is another great, everyone's saying Bartolo Colon's fat and out of shape. Baseball is one of the few sports where you don't need to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
You don't need to. Okay, he has great upper body strength. He's a great athlete.
Yeah, he's a great athlete.
I mean, yeah, of course he has a little junk in the trunk and the belly and everything. But you know what? His upper body, that arm is still going 94 miles an hour, that baseball. Right. So I think it's a great pickup.
He's 3-0.
And I'll tell you this right now, what you can't take out is veteran leadership in the World Series, and he's done that. Mm-hmm. So watch out for him in the playoffs, too.
I totally agree with you. Like, he just fortified our pitching. Once our pitching lines up, once our pitching is set, we're a formidable pitching staff. Like, we're a great team. Like, right now, you know, little injuries here and there, dice game stuff, but Cologne has been consistent, 3-0. I'm glad we had that pickup. Like, we've been very fortunate for it.
Any final questions, comments, concerns, compliments?
Go Celtics.
Celtics, that is it for our second segment. We'll be back on our third segment with the freestyle. We'll talk about anything we want to talk about.